Hey class of 2020.
Are you ready to celebrate graduation?
We've overcome a lot of challenges to reach this point.
Especially in the last 2 months.
We deserve a moment in the spotlight to revel in our accomplishments.
DCCCD has put together a special event just for us
with a special guest, Mark Cuban.
Host an online watch party for family and friends.
Wear your cap and gown and take
lots of pictures and videos.
And then share them with us.
DCCCD on social media.
Congratulations, fellow graduates.
We are history makers.
Be bold.
Dream big.
Stay strong.
We've got this.
We got this.
You got this.
Hello, and thank you for joining me as we make history and celebrate some very special people, our 2020 Mountain View College graduates. To get things started, please join me in welcoming our Dallas County Community College District Board Chair, Diana Flores.
Good evening, students, family, friends, faculty, and staff. I am Diana Flores, speaking on behalf of the Dallas County Community College District Board of Trustees. We welcome all of you to this 2020 graduation celebration. This is indeed a different kind of graduation and a different graduating class. You are the first to see your academics and this ceremony altered by a pandemic. While we would all prefer to grant your degrees in person as in years past, this is no ordinary year. Circumstances upended the way your college engaged you as students, and your courses were moved online practically overnight. Yet you are prepared now, more than ever, to enter the world, having juggled the unthinkable. You fought off fear, the unknown, and the loneliness of working from home to complete your degrees. And you did it with resolute determination. You have risen against unprecedented odds, and we salute you. As chair of the Board of Trustees, I am proud to join you and celebrate the theme for your graduation, Making History 2020. We share your success during this unprecedented time. You are making history as we acknowledge your accomplishments in our first ever virtual graduation. As an elected policymaking body, the Board of Trustees is involved in your education at many levels. We approve tuition rates, tax rates, contracts, purchases, and a number of other key measures that affect the district's operation. Our core mission, however, is to transform lives and communities through higher education. That means we want you to acquire skills and knowledge that help you build a career, earn a good living, support your family, and make positive contributions in our community. Today, as a member of the larger DCCD family and a trustee responsible for the success of this larger familia, I also want to congratulate your support system. You know who you are: moms and dads, husbands, wives, children, tias, tios, and primos, aunties, uncles, and grandparents. I hope I didn't forget anybody. You believed in your graduate. They could not achieve their dreams without you. We also thank our faculty, staff, and administrators for going above and beyond to assure that students could continue to learn and complete their courses. We could not have done this without you. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we congratulate you, our new graduates, as you take your first steps forward into a world filled with challenges, but also with many rewards. You chose to work hard, to persevere, and to earn the title of college graduate. And now, to end my remarks, I use a phrase from one of my favorite poems: go out and become your dream. You are well equipped to do so. We wish you every success in your new endeavors. Thank you. Gracias.
Hi, congratulations, graduates. This is Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins wishing you the very best as you move to this next phase in your life after this momentous achievement. Graduation this year is different, but it need not be less special because your achievements certainly are, and your future will be bright. We will get through this. We will grow our economy again. You will get good jobs, and your future will be bright because of the commitment that you've made to your future in getting an education. And you know, here's another thing that makes this special. This is the last year of graduating from your individual colleges. Henceforth, this will be known as Dallas College, and all the colleges will graduate together. So you're an important part of a 55-year legacy of Dallas County Community College District. And this is your day. Enjoy your day. And thank you for what you've done for yourself, your families, and our community.
Hi, I'm Joe May, Chancellor of the Dallas County Community College District, and I would like to welcome you to this Mountain View graduation celebration. This is indeed going to be a different kind of graduation. It may be virtual, but we are no less proud of the way you have committed yourselves to your classes, stayed the course, and achieved your dreams. Today, you become a history maker for our district. Almost 3 million students have walked through our doors to earn a degree or certificate, to take summer classes that will transfer, to continue lifelong learning, or to improve skills for work. After we finish all 7 graduations, we will add another 8,000 or so students to our list of alumni. Very soon, our 7 colleges will become a single institution, Dallas College. That means that no other students will graduate from the 7 individual colleges after tonight. And we are so proud of this history-making class of graduates, and your determination and grit to finish strong will be remembered for years to come. Since our first college opened its doors to students, our mission has been to transform lives and communities through higher education. And our goal is to help you to acquire skills and knowledge that build a career, earn a good living, support your family, and make a positive contribution in your community. We want you to be ready for new jobs and new opportunities. We also want you to be prepared for change. You must be able to adapt to real-life situations, and you all have proven that you can do just that. Moving to online learning over spring break due to COVID-19 certainly demonstrated how resilient you can be when faced with challenges. With your education at Dallas County Community College, soon to be Dallas College, you have invested wisely in future career tracks that will pay dividends we are only beginning to imagine. While there is no denying you are entering a tough job market, The good news is that we've instilled in you an education that works, regardless if your next step is transferring to a university to continue your education or entering the workforce. The education that you received in your time with us is practical, applicable, and highly desired by the region's and the nation's top employers. And we are proud to welcome Dallas Mavericks owner, serial investor, and self-made billionaire Mark Cuban as our guest speaker. I hope you will be able to take some of his no-nonsense life advice and optimism to heart. Through your experience with us, you've come to understand that our students form a diverse group of people who can celebrate their differences and learn from each other. This is the real gift of your education. The district's colleges enroll students of all ages and from all walks of life. The students at our 7 colleges reflect and represent our diverse communities. The successes that I see every day, the overcoming of odds and barriers that might discourage others from pursuing their education, is truly awe-inspiring. You, our students, now graduates, are the reason for our existence and an integral part of the diverse social fabric that is Dallas. Go forth, do good, and congratulations. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Mark Cuban. Since the age of 12, he has been a natural businessman. Selling garbage bags door to door, the seed was planted early on for what would eventually become lifelong success. And after graduating from Indiana University, Mark moved to Dallas, where he created Micro Solutions, a computer consulting service that he sold to CompuServe in 1990. In 1995, he created Broadcast.com, streaming audio over the internet. In just 4 short years, Broadcast.com would be sold to Yahoo for $5.6 billion. Since his acquisition of the Dallas Mavericks in 2000, he has overseen the Mavs competing in the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history in 2006, and becoming NBA World Champions in 2011. They are currently listed as one of Forbes' most valuable franchises in sports. In addition to the Mavs, Mark first appeared as a shark on the ABC show Shark Tank in 2011. He has been a star on the hit show ever since and is an investor in an ever-growing portfolio of small businesses. Mark gives back to the communities that promoted his success through the Mark Cuban Foundation. The Foundation's AI Boot Camps initiative hosts free introduction to AI boot camps for low-income high schoolers starting in Dallas. And we're excited to have Mark join us today and are grateful for his support of this historic graduation.
Thank you to all of you for having me as your commencement speaker. This is my first official commencement address, so it's new territory for all of us. And what a crazy year it's been. When you thought about your last year of school, I don't think anybody had this in mind. School can be difficult enough as is at times, let alone when changed by a pandemic, protests, riots, and worse. It's not easy to get through school when not only are your classes shut down, but everything at home and at work is turned upside down as well. Kids, family, health, all thrown up in the air. To be able to juggle all that and get to where you are today is special and amazing. And amazing is exactly what each and every one of you are. Those of you who have entered the Dallas County Community College path have chosen a special path. What I love about the DCCCD is that you're able to make it fit just who you are. It's easy to do what everybody else does. It's hard to find your own path. I know that some people look down on the community college experience. They're wrong. With community college, you get the best of all worlds. You get to learn. You get to learn how to learn. You get to make new friendships that will last a lifetime. And while everybody else is freaking out about how they're going to repay their student loans and wondering whether or not they'll get their money's worth and how old they'll be when they're able to pay off those loans, you don't. You know that you have already made a smarter decision about your future than they ever will. Which got me thinking, right about now, you should be excited and smiling, knowing what a great decision you've made. In fact, smiling is not enough. So wherever you're watching this, whoever you're watching with, your family, your friends, I want you to stand up and do a graduation celebration dance. Right like this. Go ahead. I'll wait. And I want you to get it on video. Did you get that? Because I know out of that, we've got a few TikTok superstars in the waiting. Because this is fun. This is supposed to be an exciting moment because you are a trendsetter. You guys are the smart ones. While it took a pandemic for so many other people looking to continue their education to realize that going to a great community college system like the DCCCD is the best approach, you beat them to it. Congratulations. That's worth dancing about. Now, graduation obviously is a reason to celebrate, but it's also a point where we ponder our futures. What are we going to do next? What kind of job should we get? What kind of job do we want? Can we even get a job given all that's going on? But let me tell you a quick story. You know the last time unemployment was in double digits in the United States? It was the year I graduated from college. And I'm going to give you the exact same advice that I was given. First, you don't need the perfect job. There is no such thing as a perfect job, but every job is the perfect opportunity to learn. You just paid for an education, and now finally, you'll get paid to learn. You know what? After I graduated from college, I went through 4 jobs in 3 years. My first job was at a bank and lasted 9 months. My second job was selling franchise TV repair centers. Seriously, that was my job. That lasted 9 months. Then I moved to Dallas, lived in the village, lived 6 guys in a 3-bedroom apartment, slept on the floor, didn't have my own room, didn't have my own closet, nothing. Got a job working at night as a bartender until I got a job during the day as a salesperson at a software store. Want to guess how long that job lasted? 9 months. Some of those jobs I liked, some I didn't, but in every single one of them, even the ones I got fired from, I learned so much that helped me in my future businesses. Sometimes it was learning what not to do, but I still look back at those jobs and smile when I realize how much they helped me. So, second, your job doesn't need to be a career. In pro sports, players love to be free agents. That's their chance to take their skills and go and find a better situation for themselves. The same applies to you. Wherever, whatever your first job is, it's just going to be the first of many, many stepping stones for you. Third, the most important business skill that you can carry through with you through the rest of your life is a desire to learn. The only certainty we all have in our lives is the uncertainty of what comes next. Just think of all the changes that have taken place in your life, from iPhones to apps to cloud computing to a pandemic. Hopefully, this will be the last viral emergency we all will face, but there will always be something new that changes how we live and work. When you have an excitement to always be learning, you always have the ability to adapt and thrive, no matter what comes your way. And finally, we're entering a brave new world. We're going through a complete reset of the world, society in so many respects. Who knows all the ways that things are going to change? But what I do know is that there will never be a better time to impact the world. Where there is change, there is opportunity. And in 20 years, we'll look back to the pandemic of 2020 and realize that there were 20, 30, 50 or more world-changing companies, charities, movements that were created that just changed everything. And I know that each and every one of you watching this video will have, at one point in your life, that one idea, that idea that gets you that crazy feeling in your stomach and gets your heart pumping, that one idea that you tell your friends and family about and they love it. And they tell you, you got to do it, you got to go for it. That one idea that you look up online and no one has done it before. That one idea that you think can change the world. And when you get that one idea, I want you to ask yourself one simple question. Why not me? Why can't it be my idea that changes the game, that changes the world? And why can't it be right now? Because the answer is, it can be. It can be you. It can be your idea. It can be your business, your charity, your movement that changes everything. Because as of right now, you are officially a graduate of the DCCC-D. And it's time for each and every one of you to go for it and be who you are destined to be. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe.
Hello, Dallas County Community Colleges. This is Kari Payton. I play King Ezekiel on The Walking Dead. I'm also Cyborg from Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. Booyah! And all that good stuff. I'm also Rafiki sometime. You know, so if you want that, you can also have a little bit of that. That's who I am. I wanted to say congratulations on your graduation. So proud of you guys. Get out there and do your thing. The world needs you. Lord knows we all need you. Get out there and do it. Take care.
This year's graduation is like no other we've experienced in our 50-year history. Graduation is a time when we come together with family and friends, faculty and fellow students to share in this festive occasion. Every other graduation we've had since the early 1970s has been an in-person event full of excitement and celebration. COVID-19 had a different idea for us this spring. It's turned our worlds upside down and changed everything in our lives. When you started your educational journey with us, I know you never expected this momentous occasion to take place virtually. Believe me, I didn't either. Whether you are first in your family to graduate from college, or you've returned to college to expand your career opportunities, you have been forced to rethink, reshape, and reimagine essentially every aspect of your life. You didn't run away from the unexpected challenge of moving all your classes online. Instead, you displayed true grit and determination. You were driven to finish what you started. You wanted to make history, and today, you did it. By staying the course over the last few months, you have exhibited the resiliency that our world needs. You finished your final classes while caring for family members, worrying about your job, and for those of you who are parents, serving as your children's teachers. And yet, through all those challenges, you are here. You are a college graduate. Now let's talk about another reason why this graduation is like no other. Today, we celebrate the 1,500 plus students who make up the last class ever that will graduate from Mountain View College. Soon, all the colleges in Dallas County Community College District will become a single institution, Dallas College. You are the final class from Mountain View College, so you are truly history makers. Since spring break, you have been challenged to rethink your idea of normal. Trust me when I tell you, this will not be the last time your conventional wisdom will have to shift. Your life will be an infinite loop of change. Life will continue to offer you opportunities to change and grow by giving you challenges to conquer. Sonia Sotomayor, the first Latina Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, put it like this: you cannot dream of becoming something you do not know about. You have to learn to dream big. Education exposes you to what the world has to offer, to the possibilities open to you. Graduates, you are the picture of your ancestors' wildest dreams. You now have the knowledge and tools you need to help transform yours and your family's lives, and we want to see you shine as you follow your chosen path. Whether your plan is to continue your education or join the workforce, I urge you not to lose sight of your goals. Hold on to the perseverance and passion that had helped fuel your drive to get you to this time and this place. It will serve you well as you move to the next phase of your life. Graduados, ustedes son un orgullo para sus familias y nuestra comunidad. Han demostrado que están dispuestos a trabajar sin descanso para asegurar un mejor futuro para ustedes, sus familias y nuestra comunidad. En las palabras de Dolores Huerta, sí se puede. Graduados, todos estamos aquí para apoyarlos. I would like to take a moment to recognize all the families and friends who supported these graduates. We understand the sacrifices you have made. Please know that we appreciate the role you have played in helping these graduates in their journeys. Congratulations to you, and thank you for your support. As our final Mountain View College graduating class, I can assure you that you have inspired all our faculty and staff with your level of commitment and persistence. It's been my privilege and honor to serve you over the last year. And even though we can't be together, please know that I am celebrating with you. On behalf of all our faculty, staff, and administration, we are so very proud of your accomplishment. Thank you for trusting us to help you fulfill your dreams of achieving a better life through education. And so, in closing, as you begin your next journey, I hope you remember this. Embrace the opportunities life presents you and use the knowledge and skills you have gained here at Mountain View to go out and make the world a more equitable place where all can flourish. And never forget, you will always be a lion and forever a part of the Mountain View family. I wish you much success in life. Congratulations. Muchísimas felicidades.
Mark Twain once said, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. My fellow graduates, we each set out to accomplish the pursuit of higher education, and we chose Mountain View College as the place to begin that path. Now, we are experiencing a major transition to the next stage of our future. We all want to improve the quality of our lives by making more money, but this transition is about more than money. Hopefully, you have been as fortunate as I have and discovered your true passion and found a career choice that is fulfilling during your time at Mountain View College. Whether you plan on transferring to a university, entering the workforce, or experiencing the wonder that is a gap year, we are not simply ending a chapter, but beginning a new one. We are all sailing away from our safe harbor. All of us had different reasons for making the choice to go to college. I did not want to be someone's assistant for the rest of my life. I have been stuck in countless entry-level positions that did not pay enough or provide opportunities for advancement. I thought of work as a four-letter word. It was simply a means to an end, and I was tired of working just to get a paycheck. I wanted to break free from the cycle of entry-level positions and have a career doing what I loved. I needed a job that would allow me to make a difference, so I decided to set a new course and let the wind fill my sails. 10 years ago, I was stuck in a dead-end job. I dreaded the alarm going off during the week because it meant that I had another miserable day to endure. People would always ask why I continued to work there. My typical answers were job security or I'm not qualified to do anything better. Honestly, it was fear of the unknown that kept me from leaving. I was scared to leave the safe harbor that was my job. My first endeavor out of my safe harbor was a career change. I started a business with a friend in an industry that I had no experience. This was a phenomenal opportunity that took me all over the world. Unfortunately, after 4 years, the business was done and I found myself adrift at sea. I ended up back at my safe harbor, a job with low pay and no opportunity for advancement. 1 year into this new job was when I decided to shift my sails and catch a new wind. I started taking classes at Mountain View, and I have endured a few rough seas. I changed jobs, which led me to discover my true passion, instructional technology and design. This also resulted in a change in my major and delaying my graduation by a year. In the end, sailing out of my safe harbor was worth the rough seas. I'm truly happy with the course I am following, and I look forward to my new safe harbor after graduation. My fellow graduates, faculty, staff, administration, family, and friends, I ask you to follow Mark Twain's advice. Don't be disappointed in the things you did not do. Now is the time to leave your safe harbor, explore, dream, discover. You never know where the wind might take you or where your final destination will be. Thank you.
Lions of 2020, good evening. The day is finally here. We've made it through. I must say that it wasn't easy and the journey was not smooth. We conquered the unconquerable, but the truth is, we could have never done this alone. Administrators, faculty members, professors, janitorial and landscaping support staff, and law enforcement officers, thank you for collectively ensuring that Mountain View College is an environment conducive to learning. My quest for a purpose and a new identity brought me to Mountain View College in 2018, an institution whose mission is to empower people and transform communities. Upon my arrival, I made a personal initiative to learn about student leadership opportunities. This brought me to the Office of Student Life, where I found more than I had bargained for. Friends, clubs, games, mentors, endless opportunities, and most importantly, food. Miss Liva, Miss Kiana, Miss Tiara, and the rest of OSL staff, thank you. As an international student, it was of key importance for me to surround myself with a family of like-minded individuals. I found such a family through my involvement in International Friendship Club, the Student Ambassador Program, and of course Omega chapter of Phi Theta Kappa, which I absolutely recommend to everyone. In 2018, I became a provisional chapter officer under Phi Theta Kappa. In 2019, I was elected the International Vice President of Phi Theta Kappa's Division 2. This is the highest leadership position available to CC community college students. Between 2018 and 2019, there was a lot of growth. Initially, I was shy, meek, and afraid, a leader in theory but not in practice. Today, I'm courageous, bold, daring, and firm, a leader in practice. Indeed, I can testify to the transformative effect of Mountain View College. To the Omega chapter, thank you, and do not let your roars be silenced. To Dr. Lin and Dr. Blake from PTK HQ and my advisors, Professor Fraser, Miss Cathy, Miss Bradley, Professor Luke and Mr. Fazad, Dean Sanchez, and Desai, thank you for allowing me to see how able I was, especially when I had every reason to believe the untrue. MVC has empowered and transformed me in ways more than I thought possible. I have grown intellectually and most importantly as a member of the society. There's this proverb that I like that says, it takes a whole village to raise one child. The meaning of this proverb is that the upbringing of a single child is an effort that can only be successfully completed by the collective efforts of a community of people sowing into the life of the child, training the child in the ways of the village, and even disciplining them so they can grow up into successful and independent human beings. At Mountain View College, I found a community of educators whose sole purpose is to encourage intellectual and social excellence in their students. To all the wonderful professors at Mountain View College, thank you for your devotion. Dr. Pettingill and Dr. Ryan McMahon, thank you for believing in me. Where to from here? The answer to that question is as varied as the students who make up this year's graduation class. Are you going to transfer to a four-year college to continue with your education? Or are you a career tech student ready for a seamless entry into the workforce? Or are you uncertain of what to do next? Whatever you decide, it is okay. I believe Mountain View College instilled in us values that will be useful in whatever endeavor we choose to pursue next. In conclusion, I refuse to turn a deaf ear to the injustices surrounding me. I refuse to act like everything is okay, yet reality tells a different story. I refuse to believe the victims are the culprits. And it is for these reasons that I would love to conclude by urging the class of 2020 to speak up against injustices, because we should be all in this together. Thank you. Go Lions!
Dr. May, distinguished guests, members of the faculty and staff, graduates, families, and friends. At this time, I'm presenting the candidates for the Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Sciences, and Certificates in Career Programs. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Chancellor of the Dallas County Community College District, and contingent upon successful completion of all coursework, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Associate of Applied Science, Associate of Arts in Teaching, certificates, and Skills Achievement Awards.
Hi, I'm Victoria Nieves, State Representative. To the graduating class of 2020, you are resilient and will carry with you a legacy of strength in the face of adversity. You will shape the future of our nation and can change the world. Felicidades, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Joseph, for your continued support and guidance to ensure that our students receive the best education they can get. To administration, colleagues, and staff, thank you for empowering our students and transforming communities. It is my great pleasure and my honor to address Mountain View 2020 class. We are enormously proud of you. Today is a special day. Today is the start of a new beginning. Today we celebrate your new accomplishment. Today we celebrate you, our graduate. No one knows what the future holds, but one thing for certain, you achieved this associate degree through hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. You overcome many challenges and obstacles. You reach the end of one tunnel, but it is my trust that there will be many, many more in your future. Stay consistent, keep working hard, and aiming high. Make failure a lesson to be learned, not an end to a journey. As Thomas Edison said, I did not fail. I just found 10,000 ways not to make a light bulb. No matter what you choose to do with your future, know that with this degree, you put your foot on the first step of success and greatness. The sky is your limit, so keep aiming high. Your dreams are within reach, so keep reaching. Congratulations, Class 2020, you made it. Thank you, graduate, for making us part of your journey. Thank you, everyone, for participating in virtual graduation ceremony for Mountain View College Class 2020.
Hey there, Mountain View College graduates of 2020. This is English instructor Lisa Jackson congratulating you on this monumental task that you've completed. Celebrate yourselves and be exceedingly proud as we are proud of you.
I want to tell you congratulations, and you have met the requirements for all of your certificates and degrees, and we are extremely proud of you.
Congratulations, NVC graduates, you did it. We are so proud of you, and we hope that you are proud of this amazing accomplishment. We are honored to welcome you as alumni, and we can't wait to hear all about your future success.
This semester has been so challenging, but you stuck with it. And now I want to encourage you to do your very best on your final exams and projects. Finish strong, stay confident in your abilities. You can do this.
Felicidades, Generación 2020, Mountain View College.
Congratulations on your graduation and best wishes from Mountain View College.
You did it. We are so proud of your hard work, dedication, and sheer tenacity, especially this last semester. As you leave MVC, we know your future's so bright. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. I want to wish you all the best in life. You all have persevered and finished strong, and I am so proud of you. Always remember, you're strong, you're smart, so go out and accomplish great things in life.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. You did it. Graduation is an incredible accomplishment and a source of joy and pride for yourselves, your families, and our community. Ustedes son un orgullo para sus familias y para nuestra comunidad. Han demostrado su capacidad de perseverar a pesar de las circunstancias. Muchas felicidades. MVC Class of 2020, you did it.